Dear viewers, welcome to a new episode of our program. Have you ever dieted and really put your heart into it, followed exactly the prescribed diet, did the exercise correctly, and did not lose weight? Probably a lot of people these days are really complaining about the same issue. They are serious about dieting, they visited the dietitian, they follow the instruction properly. If they're given 1500, 1800 calories, they're on these things. They're doing 150 minutes of exercise daily, yet they are not losing weight. Well, this is truly a fact for modern days. Studies have looked at people who did exactly the same thing, were on the same number of calories, the same minutes of exercise in 1988 as compared to people in 2015, and they found out that people who dieted on the same diet 20, 30 years ago were less on the body mass index scale by 2.3 points, which is really very, very strange. If we're doing the same thing, we're the same human beings, what's wrong? So scientists tried to look into it and to know what is causing the slowdown in weight loss for those who are dieting these days, and it turns out that modern day complications that come with it is causing this thing. So the scientists identified 3 factors, one of which is stress, the second is sleep, and the third is gut issues, our gut bacteria. So the scientists tried to see how they can help you through that to be able to achieve the weight loss you want, and they've tried to look at food items that may help you when you go on your proper diet and do the same thing you're required to do to make better selection of foods that serves combat these 3 factors. So please stay tuned. You will get to know more about each one of these factors and what foods that will help you get over this problem and hopefully by the end of it lose weight as promised. Dear viewers, welcome back to the second segment of our program. If you are dieting, please listen carefully because I'll help you achieve better weight loss. We talked about stress. Our modern life is full of stressful triggers that really make us feel depressed or tired or weak or just stressed out. It can be home, it can be work, it can be the lifestyle altogether. And stress increases cortisol. And cortisol, if it goes up, it will stop the reduction in your weight loss or at least slows down the process. So you will still diet and you will have the right amount of calories, but make better choices of food that will help reduce the cortisol level, which is hindering your weight loss. One of the very good food items that may help are nuts. If you have nuts, mixed nuts, they're very rich in vitamin B, which will combat the effect of cortisol. So make sure if you're dieting not to exceed the handful or the 30 grams or the 1 ounce of mixed nuts. Make sure you're having the raw nuts so that you won't suffer from any adverse effects of the fats when they're roasted. So that would be one item. A second thing is vitamin C, and it's always better to have it from food sources. So if you take red capsicum, red pepper, not the hot one, it's very rich in vitamin C, and it will guarantee, if you're having it as a salad or as a snack between meals, to help reduce your cortisol levels and help you lose weight faster. A third food item would be omega-3 rich sources, like for example salmon fish, because it shows that omega-3 would reduce stress. Of course, if you're having it while you're dieting, the right amount, around twice a week. Also, greens like spinach and kale, which are rich in magnesium, would really help balance your nutrients and de-stress you in a way. In addition to, of course, dark chocolate. So studies have shown if you take 50 grams or 1.4 ounces of dark chocolate for 2 weeks and test your cortisol levels, they will be less. So then that's a very sweet thing to add to your diet, yet it will help you lose weight. Please stay tuned for more items to help you lose weight faster. Dear viewers, welcome back to the last segment of our episode today, and we're talking about foods that will help you lose weight and de-stress you. And we identified another factor that really may hinder your weight loss, which is lack of sleep.
We all need a good night's sleep. Sleep gives your body a rest and allows it to prepare for the next day. It's like giving your body a mini vacation. Sleep also gives your brain a chance to sort things out. Most healthy adults need between 7.5 to 9 hours of sleep per night to function at their best. Children and teens need even more. And despite the notion that our sleep needs decrease with age, older people still need at least 7.5 to 8 hours of sleep. Since older adults often have trouble sleeping this long at night, daytime 20 to 30 minutes power naps can help fill in the gap. So we need to sleep early because getting a good night's sleep won't grant you immunity from disease, but study after study has found a link between insufficient sleep and some serious health problems such as heart disease, heart attacks, and obesity. Also, if you have chronic pain or a pain from a recent injury, researchers have found that getting good sleep can supplement medication for pain and that our bodies heal and recover from the madness and tiredness of the day at night. All our body processes happen at a certain time because the brain runs on a body clock which controls the functioning of our bodies. By sleeping early and for long hours, we'll be helping the body clock to function properly. Benjamin Franklin is quoted to have said, "Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise."
So there are foods that will help you sleep better, yet they will not sabotage your diet. They can be incorporated into your diet safely and effectively. One of these foods are fizzy fruit, kiwis. If you eat 2 kiwis 1 hour before you sleep, they will help, they're very rich in serotonin, so they will help you sleep better, sleep deeper, and sleep faster. So try this thing. You will be able to sleep, so you will de-stress and you may be losing weight faster. Another herbal drink that is common, but I'll give you some facts about it, is chamomile. If you drink chamomile, it's a mild tranquilizer and it's a sleep inducer. It works on the chemistry of the brain and help you sleep better. So replace your coffee and the caffeine by a herbal drink like chamomile. It may work and will help you lose weight and sleep better. A third food item that really works, and it works both ways, we talked about salmon fish or foods rich in omega-3. So 4 ounces of salmon twice a week will increase your DHA levels because they're very rich actually in DHA. If your DHA consumption is high, that means your melatonin is high. It goes up accordingly. And melatonin is a known hormone that really keeps your sleep-wake cycle in check. So we've identified stressors and de-stressors from food, things that will induce sleeping, and finally we'll talk about the gut bacteria. We always hear about probiotics, so yes, probiotics will help increase your healthy bacteria. A healthy stomach will help you lose weight faster. There are other food items that help because they're rich. It's all about fermentation, but they're not very common in our culture. There is the kefir, there is the miso soup, there is the kombucha tea, and we talked about these things in previous episodes. They all are based on fermentation of barley or soybean or rice, and this fermentation increases the bacteria that will help your gut. Make sure you listen to our advice and we guarantee you a faster weight loss. Thank you.